Hello there, folks, and welcome to another edition of
This is just in.
First up in the news, Tom Papa was just on the Joe Rogan Experience, and on the podcast they started talking about ghosts. Tom decided to share a strange experience he had with the Nest Cam that he keeps in his office. Nest is a company owned by Google that creates smart appliances for your home. They offer products that connect to the internet, such as speakers, thermostats, smoke detectors, security cameras, and doorbells. Now, allowing Google to control your thermostat isn't something I would recommend, seeing as how they've been leaving us YouTubers out in the cold for years. But back to Tom Papa. He has a Nest security camera in his office at his house. The Nest security camera offers a feature that will snap an image if movement is detected and send that image to the owner's cell phone. And one night while he was out of town, the security camera caught something very strange and sent it to Tom's cell phone. He shared the bizarre story on the JRE podcast with Joe Rogan.
I got one of those Nest cameras.
Oh, the Nest cameras captured a ghost?
Those, yeah, and I was at the Comedy Works in Denver.
And the ghost comes with you to Denver?
He opens for me. You know, you want an opener that you can trust.
Yeah.
And I got an alert on my email the first time, like if it senses movement, it alerts you. And I open it up, and there's my dog, Bella, just in the thing. I'm like, this is so cool. I'm just like, I'm in Denver, and I'm looking at my office. And I thought, wouldn't that be a cool beginning of a horror movie if you get an alert on your phone, and back at home, there's a guy just staring in the camera. Right?
Christ.
That's a good premise for a movie. So then as I'm saying that to my opening act, who wasn't a ghost, I get another alert, and then this comes up. This is 10 o'clock at night. This is on the second floor. There is no shadow coming in the thing. It's a ghost. That's a legit ghost.
You don't think that's a person?
That's not a person.
For sure.
My wife is the only one in the house.
I think Joe even had to pause for a second when processing what Tom Papa just said. He was out of town, he thought his wife was in the house alone, and suddenly his office security cam snaps a picture of what appears to be a man walking through his office. Husband out of town, wife at home without him, picture of a man is caught on security cam. Tom, alarm bells should be ringing in your head. I wouldn't call it Ghostbusters, I'd call a freaking lawyer. I think your wife is cheating on you, pal. But hey, if you caught your wife in the house with another man and the best excuse she could come up with was, it's a ghost, I don't know who to blame. Her for running with that stupid excuse or you for believing it. And looking at the comment section, it appears I wasn't the only one that saw right through Tom Papa's ghost. And in other news, Tesla is facing some interesting claims from owners of Tesla vehicles. Apparently, people who have bought used Teslas are claiming that the car company has been retroactively removing features from the cars after the owners have purchased the vehicles. The used Teslas are being sold to dealerships with features such as enhanced autopilot and self-driving capability. These two features alone on a used Tesla can add about $8,000 to the overall price of the car. Some are reporting that the features are being retroactively removed from the vehicle without any notice or explanation. When asked about these claims, Tesla confirmed that yes, they had been conducting an audit of these features from owners of used Teslas that did not buy the services directly from them. So this creates a strange situation. These used Teslas were sold to the dealerships with these features listed as included with the car, and in turn the people purchasing these used Teslas are paying more for the vehicles with these features enabled. However, Tesla has decided that since these used Tesla owners have not bought these features directly from Tesla, then they should not have these features enabled on the car.
Move this man!
Some people are defending Tesla, saying that when you buy a used car with OnStar, you don't suddenly get a free subscription to the service because the last guy that owned the car had it. But I think this is a little different, because these features are not part of a subscription plan. They're paid for one time and then become a feature of the car. But with the ability of Tesla to log into the car's computer remotely and update the software, they have a unique ability to change the features of a vehicle without your knowledge or permission. Now keep in mind, this is a retroactive decision made after the car was sold with these features at a higher price to both the dealerships and the customers of the dealerships. It's like buying a car with air conditioning, but the factory shows up in the middle of the night and removes the AC unit because you didn't buy it from them. It's a shady move, if you ask me. Bad form. And in other news, townhall.com released a video on Twitter that demonstrates just how rehearsed the responses of Elizabeth Warren happen to be. They placed two different videos of the presidential candidate responding to questions right next to each other and letting them play. The result is quite revealing.
You know, we've had 3 years now of Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell. And it was exactly 3 years ago tonight that Mitch McConnell tried to pitch me off the Senate floor for reading a statement from Coretta Scott King to try to stop a racist from being nominated to be Attorney General of the United States. And that's when Mitch McConnell said the words that women have put on T-shirts, have embroidered on pillows, and have had tattooed on their bodies. Nevertheless, she persisted. Right now, there are a lot of folks around the country who are really worried that this race against Donald Trump may be unwinnable. I've been fighting fights that are unwinnable pretty much all of my life. Fighting to get a federal agency to protect consumers. Fighting to get the CEO of Wells Fargo held accountable. And by the way, I got him fired. And fighting to take back a Senate seat from a popular incumbent Republican. So I think this is all going to come down to winnability. And there are a lot of folks who say, oh, I don't know about this race being winnable, and I don't know if she can win. You know, here's how I look at it. People doubt winnability right up until we get in the race, we persist, and then we win. And that's how I'm going to be the first woman president.
That kind of reminded me of this video.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are concerned about troubling and irresponsible, one-sided news stories
plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 While it should surprise no one that a politician has been caught mindlessly droning on using scripted answers like a robot, it's nice to see someone pointing out just how worthless and unoriginal these political puppets can be. And that goes for both sides of the aisle. There isn't a single person in Washington, D.C. that deserves our trust, even the ones you vote for. Because the second you forget that it's our job to keep these sociopaths in check, they will turn their back on you for their own gain. Never trust a politician.
We've already amended the Constitution dozens of times. Let's throw it away for a master plan run by a master state.
Government can't control everything without controlling me, what I can say and what I can't say. And I mean police control that tells me where I'll work, where I'll live, and all the rest of it.
Just words. The people know what they want. Vote against the old, ruthless, sick American economy with its private property and its so-called free competitive enterprise.
We've worked so hard.
Now we've lost our house, our car. I didn't even get a chance to finish the new curtains in the kitchen. Tom, what's happening to us?
They say we'll get government certificates for all private property.
Can't we go to court or go to somebody?
Say, how far does this go?
About 300 miles.
No, I mean this plan.
Oh, the plan. All the way. Everything's going to be better under the plan.
Yeah?
Don't be like that. You're going to like it, see?
Sure. I'm going to like it.
Could I ask a question?
Sure, why not?
Our baby, she's never been baptized. Does that mean that...
Look, I'm not a full party member. I'm just driving this truck. I don't know what they're going to do about churches and stuff like that. But you better button your lip. Just remember it's all part of the plan. What are you yapping about? You voted for it.
When I'm old enough to vote, I'll use my ballot for all it's worth. I'll listen to the claims of all parties and all candidates. Then I'll try to get behind the vague promises and the alibis and get the facts so I can judge the real issues and the real candidates.
Do you enjoy these videos? Do you want more? This just in? Well, help us grow. Tell your uncaring family, tweet it out to your loser friends, think about me while making love to your spouse. How's about a thumbs up? Maybe check out the Patreon and Sippy Entertainer. The more feedback these videos get, the more videos I'll make. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to spread the word and tell the world about... This is just in.